Hi everyone, this is Ashley with Dare to Dream Creations. I am going to plan for July 7th through the 13th today, so let's get started. For this week I was thinking that we would do a bees theme, 'cause I love bees, and I found this set at Hobby Lobby and I thought it was really cute. So we still have my Jinhao 10 with the Pilot Iroshizuku Takesume in an extra fine nib. I also have my Esterbrook Esty in the Coffee Monsters Co. We now have Diamine Macassar, I think that's how you say it. And then I also have the TWSBI Eco. This is an extra fine as well. All three of these are actually. And this one has the Diamine Saddle Brown. I've been really enjoying the Diamine inks. I also have a purple for an accent in my TWSBI Diamond 580. This is the Smoke and Rose Gold. This is Diamine Damson. It's a beautiful purple. This is a fine nib, so it gives a little bit thicker of a line, and I'm having a little bit of issues with it going through my academic planner. Not really bleed through, but the ghosting is just a little more prominent than I'm used to, so I'm just using it cautiously, and it seems to be working out well. So let's get started on the planning. Let's see what I want to use. I also do have a couple washies. Oh my goodness. That will also go with this theme. So we will see. I think I'm going to use this black one because I love it. And I brought my scissors over here. What? Is it supposed to do that? Good times. Second video ever and we already have fun things happening. Okay, well, we will surgery this. Because I am not afraid of a fix. Unless it doesn't want to come off. Nope, there we go. And I'm going to keep the rest of this on here because I know it's too big. So I will just flip it and try to line this up as best I can. I cannot see it that well though because the phone is in the way. All right. We will cut it right before the week. Perfect. Okay. Do I want it across the other side? Yeah, why not? So I do plan to make more regular videos to post. At this time, I'm still new and growing my channel, so please bear with me as I work through my own kinks of my planning ideas. So, oh, that is terribly uneven. Oh well. And then we need to see what we have going on this week. There's a lot of birthdays. Okay. So there's a couple things that are going on that I don't really want to share with everyone, so we are just going to roll with it. Let's make my normal lines here for my self-care questions. You know what? We're going to use the brown this week for this. I am really enjoying this ink along with this pen. It's working out really beautifully. It's so smooth right now. So the AC turned off. Yay. I don't have to talk so loudly. So I think I'm going to use light brown Tombow markers. Let me go get that because I totally forgot it. Okay, sorry about that. So I do have a couple browns. This one's a little more on the pinkier tone, but that's okay. It's just going to be an accent. So I have Tombow 850, 977, 992, and 879 that we will use for accents. I may or may not use all of them. We will see as I feel so fit. At this point, I'm going to go for the 992 and do my underlining. Of course, using my blotter paper. I have really been enjoying using my Tombows. All right, and then I know we have habits, and this will be meds/supplements. I never made any of that yet either. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna journal, crochet, I'm gonna do a nose bend. I'm trying to be better with my habits, so face cream, and now we are gonna log the quarterlies and temps because we have officially started. Now let's go here. We're gonna let the lines dry a little bit longer before I add them. Am I still in frame? Okay, good. So we'll do Zyrtec, magnesium, multivitamin, and vitamin D. Okay. So this week I don't have a lot at all going on. Again, I'm a stay-at-home mom. My kids are out of school for the summer, so most of this will be filled in later. At this point, I know we have a couple friends that wanted to hang out with us. We're just waiting to see when they're going to. So at this point, we'll just hang tight on writing that part. I am going to make a to-do list on the side, just like I had last week. This is an Erin Condren sticker that I got out of one of my planners. Oh, I think last summer. I think it was part of the Wildflowers one. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%. So we're going to make our line up the middle. Oh, geez, Louise. Well, you get to see the real mistakes. I'm just going to leave it there because really, I'm just going to draw boxes over it anyway. Doesn't really matter. Though I do have white out, so I could do it. We'll white it out. We've already messed up pretty good there. So let me get my white out. I have the Tombow Mono Air. It's really nice. Fits pretty decently in the grid spacing. Although I think I did order the one that was just a titch bigger, and that's okay. So what I would like to do is I'm going to take the 977. Wow. read. And the only thing that I have scheduled right now is for next Wednesday. So I'm going to highlight that. This is, I am a stay-at-home mom, but I do work part-time for my dad's company. So I do some bookkeeping for them. So I'm going to do some more work training that day with my mom. And then I will write that in. I do have some birthdays to write in here. So let me get my birthday marker, well, pen, and let's write some names. Well, I'll fill those in separately, actually, because I don't want anyone's names to be out with you guys. So let's get a sticky note. My kids have a riding lesson on Friday at 5, so we will make them a note. No, I do not have good handwriting, so don't worry. I'm already well aware that I do not, and that's okay with me. Oh, come on, get off. There we go. So that is Friday. Next week, I have a lot going on. But as we know, I am trying to film on Thursdays, so that we will write in the to-do list on Thursday. I'm going to write film plan with me. And then we're going to fill in our blanks here. So how, wow. Okay. We're going to use the saddle brown for work. So hopefully we'll have more stuff get filled in here and go from there. I did want to go and show you, I made my currently inked for the month. And right now I just have the 4 pens that I showed you inked up. It could change, it may not, I don't know. I go back and forth. I love just having these pens. I do have 12 total, but these have been the 4 that I've been using the most lately, especially my Esterbrook. That is my bee's knees. So that is my favorite right now. I did make an index for myself. I do plan to write in here as much as I want, so there won't be a limitation on the amount of times that I can write in here. This is my 3rd journal for the year. So I've already finished a B6 Sterling ink horizontal planners extra pages. I did all those daily pages. I already filled them out. I finished that in April, and then I had an A5 Hobonichi notebook, the one with the flowers on the front. That I finished as of June 30th. So it's been really nice, and I just kind of use my little Midori tabs to mark where my months start, since they're not going to be a consistent page number. And I'm okay with that. That does not bother me anymore. It did at the beginning, but I am not going to allow it to bother me anymore. So let's do some decorations, because that's the fun part of all of this. And I have all these pretty ones. Okay, I want to use the honeycomb. I love this. We're just going to put it right there. And let's get this little gold bee. Maybe. There we go. Ah, there. And we're going to make him kind of flying over the honeycomb. Let's do this guy. We're going to kind of do it between Saturday and Sunday because I don't usually have as much going on those days because my husband is home then. And we just spend time as a family instead. I do want, yes, these flowers. Okay, and we're going to put those there. And I'm ripping them. Oh, so sad. Do I want that one there? Or do I want it here? Ooh, it wants to go there apparently. Okay. I think that's about all I need. Let me see if there's any titles that I can put here. Doesn't always have anything. Oh, I have a weekend sticker, but that's pink. I don't want pink in here. Let's see. Any fun things? Oh, I did not mark my garbage day. That is a big thing because I forget a lot. So let's make sure that we get the garbage day marked. Sometimes I really like having these. And sometimes it's very overwhelming. Yeah, I don't have any brown weekend ones. That's okay. We don't need it to say weekend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything that we need to put there. I think we're just going to leave it blank because why not? There's nothing else. I do know that I'm going to have to do laundry most of those days, so we will have to figure that out at some point as well. Oh, maybe I'll do that next week because I have plenty of those. Look at them. Alrighty. I think we will end with that. Thank you again for coming. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I know last week's video didn't allow anyone to comment, but I'm going to make sure it's on for this week so that you can. I'm just starting out, so this is something that I'm really passionate about, and I really love planning and journaling and fountain pens and inks. I'm also a crocheter. I make a lot of crochet for my kids. It's mainly why I have it in here. Oh, I never titled those. Silly me. So we have habits and meds. Alrighty. That'll do us though. Thank you again. Bye.